Some insurance appeals succeed, others quietly fail, even when the claim itself was fixable. In many cases, the difference comes down to a handful of avoidable mistakes. Welcome to Insurance Insights. This channel provides clear, practical information to help you navigate the insurance claims process. Today, we're looking at 7 common appeal mistakes that can quietly undermine your case and how to avoid them. Before we begin, this information is general and educational. It is not legal advice. Every claim and policy is different. If you're facing a complex situation, consider seeking qualified professional guidance. Appeals follow strict procedures, documentation standards, and deadlines. If those aren't followed precisely, an appeal can fail on technical grounds alone, regardless of how valid the underlying claim may be. Let's begin. Mistake 1. Submitting incomplete documentation. Many people assume the insurer already has everything from the original claim, but an appeal is a fresh review. It must stand on its own. If documentation is missing, unclear, or incomplete, the reviewer may simply uphold the denial. To avoid this, assemble a complete appeal package. Include your claim number, the denial letter, all prior correspondence, supporting records, receipts, photographs, estimates, and any expert opinions. Keep copies of everything and track exactly what you submit. Mistake 2. Missing the appeal deadline. Appeal timeframes vary by insurer and policy. Some allow 30 days, others 60, some even less. Missing the deadline can permanently eliminate your right to appeal. As soon as you receive a denial, review your policy's appeals or dispute section. Mark the deadline clearly on your calendar. If you're unsure about the time frame, contact the insurer directly and document the date, time, and name of the representative you spoke with. Deadlines are not flexible simply because a claim feels urgent. Mistake 3. Not addressing the stated reason for denial. Denial letters cite specific reasons: policy exclusions, coverage limits, documentation gaps, or medical necessity determinations. Yet many appeals respond emotionally or generally without directly addressing the reason given. Your appeal must focus on the stated basis for denial. Quote the relevant policy language. Provide targeted evidence that supports your position. If the denial references a specific section of the policy, address that section directly. Appeals succeed when they engage with the actual issue, not when they argue broadly. Mistake 4. Submitting new information without context. Sometimes additional evidence becomes available after a denial. That can strengthen your position, but only if it's explained clearly. Simply attaching new records without explanation forces the reviewer to interpret their relevance. When submitting new information, explain what it is, why it matters, and how it addresses the denial reason. If it's medical documentation, consider including a provider statement clarifying its significance. If it's repair documentation, explain why it wasn't previously available. Context turns documents into arguments. Mistake 5. Using emotional or aggressive language. It's natural to feel frustrated after a denial, but appeals driven by emotion rather than facts rarely improve outcomes. Insurance policies are contracts. Appeals are contract-based reviews. Keep your tone professional and measured. Focus on policy terms, documented facts, and objective evidence. If you briefly reference hardship or impact, tie it directly to why coverage applies under the policy, not simply to express frustration. Professional communication strengthens credibility. Mistake 6. Escalating improperly or out of sequence. Most insurers have structured appeal systems with multiple review levels. Skipping steps or escalating prematurely can complicate the process. Review your policy's full appeals pathway. Follow the sequence exactly as outlined. Some cases require internal review before external review becomes available. Understanding the correct order protects your appeal rights and prevents procedural rejection. Mistake 7. Failing to keep detailed records. Appeals are often documentation heavy. If disputes arise about what was submitted or when, your records matter. Maintain a dedicated appeal file. Keep copies of everything you send. Record dates of submission. Document phone conversations with names and summaries. Save confirmation receipts when possible. Clear records protect you if the process extends or requires further review. Final thoughts. Avoiding these 7 mistakes doesn't guarantee approval, but it removes the silent errors that quietly weaken otherwise valid claims. Insurance appeals are procedural. They reward clarity, organization, and adherence to policy terms. In the next video, we'll break down how to structure a clear and effective appeal letter from start to finish, including how to organize your arguments and present your evidence properly. If this video was helpful, consider subscribing for more practical guidance on navigating insurance claims. And remember, every situation is unique. When in doubt, seek advice tailored to your specific policy and circumstances.